Well, it's officially been 2 years. 2 years of goggles. Now, you may be wondering where the new episode of the Goggles Gang Shenanigans is, or why I just haven't uploaded in 2 months. And, well, unfortunately, I am here to announce that due to many problems with my computer such as crashing, or running studio at absurdly low frames that make it impossible to animate, I will be shelving TGGS and going on an indefinite hiatus for however long. This is so that I can save up money for a new laptop to be able to up the quality of the animations and not have to rush things in fear of losing my progress due to crashing. This will obviously take a while and I genuinely have zero clue as to when I will return. But for now, this is the last you will see of me for a bit. Anyways, enough of the sad stuff, time to get on to the yearly review special. Welcome to Goggles Wrapped, or Goggles Rewind, or Goggles Nostalgia Bait, or During the spring I uploaded 6 videos. And no, we are not counting the Saw X animation. The videos uploaded are the following. The XDMJ Funeral, Return, 300 subscribers, the channel trailer, Your Mind Reanimated, and Goggles Bizarre Shenanigans. In case you want to know, here's my ranking and rating of them based on how much I personally like them. As you can see, I experimented a lot during early 2024. I did funerals, reanimations, channel trailers, and gameplay videos. I actually don't like the Your Mind video as it was rushed and it just looked bad. But hey, I got the group chat to giggle, so I guess it was worth it. Overall, this part of the year was really all over the place due to me having to switch to an entirely new editing software, and just not having a plan for what to upload. Now summer, this is the one that has possibly one of the most important videos on the channel, of course that being the Where I Have Been video. Just kidding, it's Screechy Party. Here is my ranking. Obviously Where I Have Been is last. I mean, that thing is 20% me explaining there was a hurricane and 80% Luigi's Mansion. When I uploaded the Emesis Blue video, a commenter gave me the idea that kickstarted what my main focus is now. That being the first episode of my show, Screechy Party. Now it's time for me to geek out over my show. Are you ready? The Goggles Gang Shenanigans is about 4 friends, Goggles, XDMJ, Walker, and Eclipse, and their day-to-day life messing around and getting into wacky shenanigans. It was originally called The Goggles Show, but that was last year and it is way different than what we have now, so I won't be talking much about that today. Screechy Party is the first episode of TGGS, which normally for a first episode you would expect something else, but nope, it's just us playing Mario Party. Overall, I actually really like this episode. I wrote, directed, animated, and edited the whole thing, plus my friends' reactions to seeing a full-fledged animation of mine for the first time was really wholesome. Fun facts, here we go. Originally MJ and Screechy were the only ones who were going to voice act, but during the animating process, Walker just randomly asked when he would do his voice lines, and when I told him he could voice act if he wanted to, he sent me his voice lines the next day. I was quite literally editing the final scenes of the video the day it was supposed to release. This was due to me wanting to actually enjoy August instead of animating, so my solution was to work day and night, and speed run the entire last part of the video. Screechy Party took 3 months to make due to me absolutely hating animating the dice rolling scenes. I would go on studio and see the dice and be all like, Now let's move on to. During the fall I only released 1 video. After learning from Screechy Party, I managed to get a release date that was in a realistic 3-month window. This way I would not procrastinate and rush things, and it absolutely worked because nothing went wrong at all. Yeah, it went horrible. My internet was being funny and kept disconnecting me mid-animation, and I'd lose my progress and the rig would be stuck in a stupid pose. At some point, I wasted a damn good amount of time because I decided I needed a better PC and started making shorts to grow my subscriber count and get monetized. Turns out it's not that easy. And once again the cycle repeated and I was working on the last few scenes of my rushed masterpiece on the day of release. It's okay though, my friends liked it, even if they couldn't make it to the premiere and I was all alone watching the first 5 minutes by myself. At the edge of a universe. Now time for fun facts. This video had an entire fight scene removed involving Peril, the guy who got his arms ripped off, versus the Skinwalker in a knife fight. The credits were originally going to be renders of events that happened in the video, but due to me finishing last minute it ended up just being normal word credits. The idea for Skinwalker Manor was made when I was writing for a show called The John Games Show, since the man himself John decided he didn't want to write and animate the show anymore and gave me ownership of it. So I made a full list of like 10 episodes for the show, one of them being of all the characters going to a forest on Halloween and summoning a skinwalker by accident. Now the John Games Show and its first episode have actually been deleted, and I have no proof of its existence other than the logo and the Google Doc I used for the episodes, so here you go. And in case you're wondering why the episodes are blurred, it's called recycling. I ain't wasting nothing. Anyways, final fact. After uploading Skinwalker Manor, I jokingly submitted a request for the Goggles Gang Shenanigans to get an IMDB page, and believe it or not, it got accepted. I have zero clue how my half-assed submission got in, but it's there. Link is in the description if you want to check it out. And now finally, we're here. Now obviously, Concert Crashers was supposed to be released this year. But it wasn't, and now I'm leaving, so, as soon as I reached my dream, I instantly fell back down to the dreaming part. But don't worry, I will be back, and when I am, it'll be better than ever. Make sure to share my channel with as many people as you can, as the more support I get the more likely I will be to return to a bigger and more excited audience. Anyways, today will be remembered as the day he took the goggles off. I have been Goggles, and goodbye.
Right there, while you fought tooth and nail, gasping in the gas mask, thrashing till you disappeared. Say you're not scared, that you know it's 'cause I cared, and say you know I love you, and that hope was just not there. And I know that I'm wrong, that when you're gone, and I can't bring you home. But I want to believe that you'll remember me when you're just memory. Roots in the ground, or uploaded to the cloud, or warm inside our hearts, or as electrons in our head, nowhere now over the rainbow. Can I stop by and say hello and sorry? I would take it back if I could, but I know to love one from too far to come is not to love at all. To whom is it I talk? But I want to believe that you can still hear me when you're just memory. Said it's okay, and it'll all be just trying to survive. Well, now I know why we say that there's a better place that waits beyond the grave. Oh, and I know it's not true. There's just no more you. But as long as there's no proof, then I choose to believe that we'll meet in sweet dreams after you're put to sleep.